always done. When the battle's lost and won, that will be ere the set of sun. Where the place? Upon the heath, there to meet with Macbeth. I come, grey Malkin, Paddock calls, and on. Fair is foul, and foul is fair. Hover through the fog and fill the air.
What bloody man is that? He can report, as seemeth by his plight, of the revolt the new estate.
This is the sergeant who, like a good and hearty soldier, fought against my captivity. Hail, brave friend. Say to the king the knowledge of the broil as thou didst leave it.
Doubtful it stood. It's two spent swimmers that do cling together and choke their art. The merciless MacDonald, worthy to be a rebel, for to that the multiplying villainies of nature do swarm upon him. From the western isles of kerns and galloglosses is supplied, and fortune on his damned quarrel smiling showed like a rebel's whore. But all's too weak, for brave Macbeth, well, he deserves that name, disdaining fortune with his brandished steel, which smoked with bloody execution, like valor's minion carved out his passage till he faced the slave, which ne'er shook hands nor bade farewell to him, till he unseamed him from the nave to the chops and fixed his head upon our battlements.
Oh, valiant cousin, worthy gentleman.
As once the sun gins his reflection, shipwracking storms and direful thunders break, so from that spring whence comfort seemed to come, discomfort swells. Mark, King of Scotland, mark. No sooner justice had, with valor arm, compelled these skipping kerns to trust their heels, but the Norwegian lord, surveying vantage, with furbished arms and new supplies of men, began a fresh assault.
Dismayed, not this our captains, Macbeth and Banquo?
Oh, yes, as sparrows, eagles, or the hare, the lion. If I say sooth, I must report they were as cannons overcharged with double cracks, so they doubly redoubled strokes upon the foe. Except they meant to bathe in reeking wounds, or memorize another Golgotha. I cannot tell. I faint. My gashes cry for help.
So well thy words become thee as thy wounds. They smack of honor both. Go get him surgeons. Who comes here?
The worthy Thane of Ross.
What a haste looks to his eyes. Such should he look that seems to speak things strange.
God save the king.
Whence camest thou, worthy Thane?
From Fife, great king, where the Norwegian banners flout the sky and fan our people cold. Norway himself, with terrible numbers, assisted by that most disloyal traitor, the Thane of Cawdor, began a dismal conflict. That Bellona's bridegroom, lapped in proof, confronted him with self-comparisons. Point against point, rebellious, arm against arm, curbing his lavish spirit. And to conclude, the victory fell on us.
Great happiness.
That now Swinnow, the Norway's king, craves composition. Nor would we deign him burial of his men till he dispersed at St. Colm's Inch $10,000 to our general use.
No more that Thane of Cawdor shall deceive our bosom interest. Go, pronounce his present death, and with his former title greet Macbeth.
I'll see it then.
What he hath lost, noble Macbeth hath won.
Where hast thou been, sister? Killing swine.
Sister, where thou?
A sailor's wife had chestnuts in her lap, and munched and munched and munched. Give me, quoth I, I'll write thee which the rum-fed Runyon cries. Her husband's to Aleppo gone, master of the tiger, but in a sieve I'll did a sailing like a rat without a tail. I'll do, and I'll do.
Thou art kind.
and I another. I myself have all the other.
And the very ports they blow, all the quarters that they know, in the shipman's card, I will drain him dry as hay.
Sleep shall neither night nor day hang upon his penthouse lid. He shall live a man forbid. Weary, same nights 9 times 9 shall he win the peak and power. Though his God cannot be lost, yet it shall be tempest tossed. Look what I have.
Show me.
Show me. Here I have a pilot's thumb, rocked us homeward he did come. A drum, a drum, a drum. Macbeth doth come. The weird sisters hand in hand, hostess of the sea and land, thus to go about, thrice to thine and thrice to mine and thrice again to make up 9. Peace, the charms wound up.
So foul and fair a day I have not seen.
How far is it called to Forest?
What are these? So withered and so wild in their attire, they look not like the inhabitants of the earth, and yet are on it. Live you? Or are you aught that men may question? You seem to understand me. By each at once a chappy finger laying upon her skinny lips.
You should be women, and yet your beards forbid me to interpret that you are so.
Speak if you can. What are you?
All hail Macbeth! Lady of Blows! All hail Macbeth! Lady of Blows! All hail Macbeth! Thou shalt be king hereafter!
Why do you start and seem to fear things that do sound so fair?
In the name of truth, I fantastical.
Oh, that indeed which outwardly you seem. My noble partner you greet with present grace, and great prediction of noble having, and of royal hope that he seems rapt withal. To me, you speak not. If you can look into the seeds of time and say which grain will grow and which will not, speak then to me, who neither beg nor fear your favors nor your hate.
Hey, lesser than Macbeth and greater, not so happy yet much happier. Thou shalt yet king, though thou be not. Oh, hail Macbeth and
Stay, you empiric speakers, tell me more. By Sinner's death I know I am Thane of Glamis, but how of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor lives, a prosperous gentleman, and to be king stands not within the prospect of belief no more than to be Cawdor. Say from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why upon this blasted heath you stop our way with such prophetic greeting. Speak! Charge!
The earth hath bubbles as the water has, and these are of them. Whither are they vanished?
Into the air. And what seemed corporal melted as breath into the wind.
But there it stayed.
Were such things here as we do speak about, or have we eaten of the insane root that takes the reason prisoner?
Your children shall be kings.
You shall be king.
And Thane of Cawdor, meant it not so?
To the self-same tune and words.
Who's here?
The king hath happily received, Macbeth, the news of thy success. And when he reads thy personal venture in the rebels' fight, his wonders and his praises do contend which should be thine or his. Silence with that, in viewing o'er the rest of the self-same day. He finds thee in the stout Norwegian ranks. Nothing afeard of what thyself didst make, strange images of death. As thick as hail came post with post, and every one did bear thy praises in his kingdom's great defense, and poured them down before him.
We are sent to give thee from our royal master thanks, only to herald thee into his sight, not pay thee.
And for an earnest of a greater honor, he bade me from him call thee Thane of Cawdor. In which addition, hail, most worthy Thane, for it is thine.
Can the devil speak true?
The Thane of Cawdor lives.
Why do you dress me in borrowed robes?
Who was the Thane lives yet, but under heavy judgment bears that life that he deserves to lose. Whether he was combined with those of Norway, or did line the rebel with hidden help and vantage, or that with both he labored in his country's wreck, I know not. But treason's capital, confessed and proved, have overthrown him.
Glamis, and Thane of Cawdor. The greatest is behind. Thanks for your pains. Do you not hope your children shall be kings when those that gave the Thane of Cawdor to me promised no less to them?
That promised home might yet enkindle you into the crown, besides the Thane of Cawdor. But 'tis strange. And oft times, to win us to our harm, the instruments of darkness tell us truths, win us with honest trifles, to betray us in deepest consequence. Cousins, a word, I pray you.
Two truths are told as happy prologue to the swelling act of the imperial theme. I thank you, gentlemen. The supernatural soliciting cannot be ill, cannot be good. If ill, why have they given me earnest of success, commencing with the truth? I am Thane of Cawdor. If good, why do I yield to that suggestion whose horrid image doth unfix my hair and make my seated heart knock at my ribs against the use of nature? Present fears are less than horrible imaginings. My thought, whose murder yet is but fantastical, shakes so my single state of man that function is smothered with surmise, and nothing is but what is not.
Look, how our cousins rapt.
If chance will have me king, why chance may crown me without my stir.
No honors come upon him like our strange garments, cleave not to their mold, but with the aid of use.
Come what come may, time and the hour runs through the roughest day.
Worthy Macbeth, we stay upon your leisure.
Give me your favor. My dull brain was wrought with things forgotten. Kind gentlemen, your pains are registered where every day I turn the leaf to read them. Come, let us toward the king. Think upon what hath chanced, and at more time, the interim having waited, let us speak our free hearts each to other.
Very gladly.
Till then enough. Come, friends!
Is execution done on Cawdor?
Sire.
Are not those in commission yet returned?
My liege, they are not yet come back. But I have spoke with one that saw him die, who did report that very frankly he confessed his treasons, implored your highness' pardon, and set forth a deep repentance. Nothing in his life became him like the leaving it. He died as one that had been studied in his death to throw away the dearest thing he owed, as 'twere a careless trifle.
There's no art to find the mind's construction in the face. He was a gentleman on whom I built an absolute trust. Oh, worthiest cousin, The sin of my ingratitude even now was heavy on me. Thou art so far before that swiftest wing of recompense is slow to overtake thee. Would thou hadst less deserved, that the proportion both of thanks and payment might have been mine. Only I have left to say, more is thy due than more than all can pay.
The service and the loyalty I owe in doing it pays itself. Your Highness part is to receive our duties, and our duties are to your throne and state, children and servants, which do but what they should by doing everything safe toward your love and honor.
Welcome hither. I have begun to plant thee and will labor to make thee full of growing. Noble Banquo, thou hast no less deserved, nor must be known no less to have done so. Let me enfold thee and hold thee to my heart.
There, if I grow, the harvest is your own.
My plenteous joys, wanted in fullness, seek to hide themselves in drops of sorrow. Sons, kinsmen, thanes, and you whose places are the nearest, know that we will establish our estate upon our eldest Malcolm, whom we name hereafter the Prince of Cumberland, which honor must not unaccompanied invest him only, but signs of nobleness like stars shall shine on all deservers. From hence to Inverness, and bind us further to you.
The rest is labor which is not used for you. I will be myself the harbinger to make joyful the hearing of my wife with your approach. So humbly take my leave.
My worthy Cawdor.
Prince of Cumberland. That is a step on which I must fall down, or else I'll leap, for in my way it lies. Stars, hide your fires. Let not light see my black and deep desires. The eye wink at the hand. Yet let that be, which the eye fears when 'tis done to see.
True, worthy Banquo, he is full so valiant, and in his commendations I am fed. It is a banquet to me. Let's after him whose care has gone before to bid us welcome. It is a peerless kinsman.
They met me in the day of success, and I have learned by the prefect's report they have more in them than mortal knowledge. When I burned in desire to question them further, they made themselves air, and to which they vanished. Whilst I stood rapt in the wonder of it, came missives from the king, who hailed me Thane of Cawdor, by which title before these weird sisters saluted me, and referred me to the coming on of time with, "Hail, King, that shalt be. This I have thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness, that thou mightst not lose the dues of rejoicing by being ignorant of what greatness is promised thee. Lay it to thy heart. Farewell. Ah, Glamis, thou art in Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet do I fear thy nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou wouldst be great, and not without ambition, but without the illness should attend it. For thou wouldst highly, thou wouldst holily, wouldst not play false, and yet would strongly win. Thou'dst have great lungs. That which cries, thus thou must do if thou have it. And rather than dost fear to do, than wishest should be undone. Hie thee hither, that I may pour my spirits in thine ear and chastise with the valor of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden ground, which fate and metaphysical aid doth seem to have thee crowned withal. What are your tidings?
The king comes here tonight.
The man to say it. Is not thy master with him, who itself would have informed for preparation?
So please you, it is true. Our thane is coming.
One of my fellows had the speed of him, who, almost dead for breath, had scarcely more than would make up his message.
Give him tending. He brings great news. The raven himself is hoarse, croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan onto my battlements. Come, you spirits that tend on mortal thoughts. Unsex me here. Fill me from the crown to the toe, top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood. Stop at the access and passage to remorse, that no compunctuous visitings of nature shake my thought purpose, nor keep peace between the effect and it. Come to my woman's breasts and take my milk for gall, you murdering ministers, wherever in your sightless substances you wait on nature's mischief. Come, thick night, and to pall thee in the dunnest smoke of hell, that my keen knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, hold, hold. Oh, great love! Oh, worthy God! Greater than both, buddy, all hail him after. Oh, thy letters transported me beyond this ignorant present, and I'll feel the future in the instant.
My dearest. Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow is his purposes.
Oh, never shall sun that morrow see. Oh, your face. My pain is as a bookworm and may read strange matters. To beguile the time, look like the time. Dare welcome in your eye. Your hand, your tongue. Look like the innocent flower. But been set and unheard. He that's coming must be provided for. And you must put this great night's business into my dispatch. It shall, to all our nights and days to come, give solely a sovereign sway and masterdom.
We will talk further.
Only look up clear. To all her favor ever is to fear. Leave all the rest to me.
This castle hath a pleasant seat. The air nimbly and sweetly recommends itself unto our gentle senses.
This guest of summer, the temple-haunting martlet, does approve by his loved masonry that heaven's breath smells wooingly here. No jutty, frieze, buttress, nor coign of vantage, but this bird hath made his pendant bed in procreant cradle, where they most breed and haunt. I have observed the air is delicate.
See our honored hostess. The love which follows us sometime is our trouble, which still we thank as love. Herein I teach you how you shall bid God yield us for your pains and thank us for your trouble.
All our service in every point, twice done, and then done double. We're poor and single business to contend against those honors deep and broad, wherewith your majesty loads our house. For those of old and all the late dignities heaped up to them, we rest your hermits.
Where's the Thane of Cawdor? We coursed him at the heels and had a purpose to be his purveyor, but he rides well, and his great love, sharp as his spur, hath holp him to his home before us. Fair and gentle hostess, we are your guests tonight.
Your servants ever have theirs themselves, and what is theirs, and can't. To make their audit at your highness's pleasure, still to return your own.
Give me your hand. Conduct me to mine host. We love him highly and shall continue our graces towards him. By your leave, hostess.